house bread. You know what I'm saying? We might have ends of the bread. Over my joint, we had ends. Because dudes ain't even really bringing hot dogs to the joint no more. You can't even bring a glizzy to the joint. They done messed the whole hot dog game up in DC.
No doubt. Niggas bring liquor, that's it.
You
need lights.
Hey, don't you be the one to bring the hot dogs.
You see, they got Ben's Chili Bowl up in the
Just tap it one time, let it go.
in the Capital One Center now.
Oh, yeah,
Just let it
got
go.
that joint. Hey,
Yeah, it took them
Ben's
long
coming
enough
up.
though.
Ben's coming up, man. Ben's ain't playing with y'all. Oh man, what type of
Right.
is this?
She the one to send her drink back. Like, it's too strong.
I mean, I just wanted to. I ain't know you had 11 inch. I mean, I just wanted 9.
All right, let's get this thing started.
Yeah, give me
All
some.
right, so we are back at it. It's that podcast that's so damn good. Only some wild cats can do it. I am Craig Black, and in the building, y'all gotta understand this is our 50th episode. Y'all give it up one time for 50 episodes. Up in this mother. In the building, I got my family. I got my man Al, aka the Brother Minister.
What up?
I got my man Keith, aka Cat Daddy Keith.
What's up, Black?
I got my man Ant, aka the Agent Household.
What's up, shitty?
I got my man Dirk, aka the Money.
What the fuck is up, Black?
And he's making a return to the show for about a year hiatus. I don't know what the hell he's been doing. Look like he done aged about 50 years sitting there.
Nigga, my hair still look good.
White.
I got my
Shit's
man
still pretty.
Tony, aka the Talent. What's up, Bags?
Hey, the talent's in the building.
Alright, and I got my dude Dave, aka Old Blue, aka the Voice of Reason.
What's happening, Black?
Alright. Now, I made the announcement. This is our 50th episode, so we got a special guest in the studio. Let me set it off the right way, okay? Our guest is a comedian, actor, producer, known for his infectious laugh, his unrelenting work ethic. He spends a solid 48 weeks a year on the road doing the stand-up. He began his career in New York City at the Apollo Theater. I did some research on you, my
Nah,
dude.
that ain't true.
Uh-huh.
That ain't true. I started my career, Mr. Henry's Uptown. Let's get that straight.
He's gone on to star in films such as American Hustle, First Sunday, starring alongside his contemporaries Cat Williams, Ice Cube, Tracy Morgan. Our guest has performed on Shaquille O'Neal's All-Star Comedy Jam. He has appeared in Comedy Central's Reality Bites Back. He's written for such shows as Snoop Dogg's Snoop After Dark and Comedy Central's Roast the Flavor Flav. That's some funny shit there. Yeah. For real. He also graced the small screen with his own Showtime special, Caught Red-Handed, and the Comedy Central presents his half-hour special. I ain't gonna say his name just yet. One more thing I'll let y'all know. He's an avid golfer and humanitarian. Ain't this something?
Golf. Big ass words.
we gotta
for Craig
see
Black.
That was a challenge. What you done? He practiced that shit.
Infectious and humanitarian.
He practiced that for like 10 hours.
He has an annual charity golf tournament called Golf Beef. And some of his cohorts who have joined him include the Grammy Award-winning my man Snoop Dogg, also actor, comedian, Circuit the Entertainer, Hall of Famers Gary Payton, and Jim Brown. Former NBA champion Matt Barnes and long drive champion Troy Mullins. All right. That's just to name a few. But once y'all give it up for my man, my dude, my new, straight out of Southeast Washington, D.C. Y'all give it up one time for Red Granny.
What up, Red?
I clap for myself too. I'm on one right now. Y'all good? Hey, thanks, Craig. A lot of that stuff you read was true, but not true.
You got it off your website, man.
Nah, that joint, man, somebody wrote that joint foul as a mother. And don't look online and find out what my net worth is. It's a lie. Bros be coming up to me like, oh, you got it, huh? Yeah, keep reading. No, but I appreciate you inviting me out, man. You know, you've been family for a long time, man. I mess with you real hard, so you know what I'm saying. Anytime you want me to come
Just
on,
keep it real. Red was one of my first guests ever on my radio show back when I was first started at WPGC.
Right.
He used to come through late night when I was doing the overnight shift.
You still doing the overnight shit.
You still doing it overnight shift.
That nigga's career is changed. Nigga's late night right now.
It's late night right now.
It is late night.
Got them hands.
That's why the talent's in the building.
But man, we go back a long way, man. I appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us on our 50th show, man. So let's talk, man. Let's talk.
All right.
How many years in the game? How many years total?
I started when I was 19. Like 23, something like that.
23 years.
24, 20.
And you rep DC to the fullest everywhere you go.
Yeah.
That's
No
what
doubt.
that's why
No doubt.
DC
I
loves
appreciate
Greg Grant.
Yeah, got to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't stop my talk. I can't even get rid of my DC accent. So I don't care how much I try to articulate. I mean, I done been to voice classes. I done been to English classes. And the best I can do is, hey, how are you guys? I mean, I can hit that joint. That's my joy right there.
That's
But,
like
you
the
know,
1-2 step.
hey, yeah, that's the one too. Every black person got a little, you know what I'm saying, professional voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You use it every once in a while. But
That work jump.
yeah, that one joint you got to do when you answer the phone and stuff. But nah, I'm a DC dude to the end. Grew up in Southeast and Northwest. Northwest, I was born uptown. You know, lived in Tyler House, Surgeon Quarters.
Okay.
I was actually born in Greater Southeast Community Hospital, but then we moved uptown, and then I moved to Southeast Washington, Minnesota Avenue, and you know, worked at all recreation centers and
Barry and Barry, summer youth program.
yeah, and I loved it too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He put us on, and for that reason, you know what I'm saying, we gotta appreciate that dude, because a lot of us went back to school with good clothes on because of him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good old $3.35 an hour.
Hey, that was a good.
Oh,
That
yes,
was
sir.
a good pay.
Yes, sir.
35, Slim.
Yes, sir.
Hey Slim, we wore the T-shirt with pride too.
Yes,
For a
sir.
long time.
Yeah, we wore that T-shirt, Marionberry program, summer youth.
For a long
Hey,
time.
nigga, $3.35 an hour.
Yeah,
He was balling.
yeah,
Back
we
in the day.
was talking trash like we had big though. Nah, that's big though. You know what I'm saying? DC always hugged me up, man, and I'm always hug it. That's why I moved back home.
So you moved back home.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're back in DC. So
Yeah,
there's-
I'm actually a resident of Washington D.C. again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think I'll be playing. You know what I'm saying? I just like got my driver's license.
Well, not the driver's license, but proof.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you know,
you-
DC,
Look at he got this
DC
one.
don't play no games. They give you the biggest driver's license. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
at least laminated for
Nah, this how you start out. Too.
They know your
Graduate
joke
to the
now,
next
right?
level and shit.
They know your joke too
Yeah,
now.
so you know I've been back, a resident of DC since October 16th, because you know I'm aspiring to run for the mayor of Washington D.C. 2022. So you know I had to move back home. And,
Now, Reg, now you just said
That's
that.
what's up,
you
bro.
nonchalant.
Yeah.
Hold
Threw
on.
that out there like it's nothing, man. Come on, let's
Nah.
talk about that. When you first said that to me, I thought you was fucking with me. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought you was joking at first. And then I saw how serious it got in your face. I was like, okay, he 100 about this.
yeah, I mean you know I've been doing comedy a long time. God put it on my heart to come back to do some things, build some programs and help some people out, especially the kids and the elderly. I'm gonna retire from comedy next year on October 16th when I meet with the electoral board on that day, and I'm dead serious. I mean, I already started the grassroots movement. Hopefully, you guys will be a part of it.
Oh, most
Yeah,
definitely.
no question.
Most definitely.
I mean, I feel like I can do a wonderful job at the situation. It's not going to be an easy thing, but I think it's something that can be accomplished through a lot of hard work and a lot of great people, a great team around you. So we're gonna keep it pushing and just make DC a greater and greater place as it is already great. So yeah, I don't play no games when it comes to like stuff like that. Because I don't really have to retire from comedy, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we sold out 2 shows at the Constitution Hall last night. And, my comedy career is not dead by no means, but,
Trying to
sometimes.
take it to another level.
Moves in life.
So my question for you is like, with going into looking at this mayor, you're running for mayor. How do you feel about the gentrification of the city right now? Looking at Barry Farms being gone, you say you're from the city, so you know what the city was to us when we came up, and the difference from the way it is now. if you know you can walk out Florida Avenue and see something different from what we used to see when we was coming up back in the day. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I just think it should be more affordable housing for people who was born and raised in D.C. who've been here all their life. If you're gonna tear some stuff down, you gotta have some stuff for them to be able to move into that's affordable. You know, I'm in for like making our city like look better, because sometimes we done destroy some of the neighborhoods, but I think that you can't put people out their homes and not give them a place to live. You know, you can't just force them to go to Maryland, when they've been in D.C. all their life.
Yeah.
So I mean, gentrification is happening around the country.
Yeah.
It's a planned situation that people want to move back into cities and take cities back over. But it's not like D.C. still 60% African American. It was 80-something% at one time.
Yeah.
But
Just keep moving.
we still, I think, I call it we the silent majority. We just ain't saying nothing right now.
Right.
But I think we the silent majority, and I think that I'm running on a measure of uniting everyone. I just think it's time for like people in general to come together. Just like I think it's too much hate in the world. I think it's too much separatism in the world. I know our communities can be stronger, and I think that we have a big voice in the African American community. So I mean, I just think we should look at ourselves and see what's going on and start not hating as much, on each other. Understanding that we kings and queens again. Understanding that our kids need to have great education. Understanding that we don't need to be running around killing each other. I mean, there's a lot of different things that that we need to look inside of ourselves and just really own up to, and put our finances together and buy more homes and buy more properties in the cities, and not take our lives for granted and our situations for granted. Because just think about the houses that we was living in was costing at one time $100,000.
Yeah.
Now them same houses are $1 million.
Easy.
So that means we was living in $1 million houses, and we didn't even know we was living in $1 million houses.
Yeah.
So we gotta really
They
like.
knew.
But well, you know what I'm saying? It takes us, like even in this room, if we all put money together and help each other, then it could be a better situation. We have more power, but we sometimes we get a little selfish with our situations.
Yeah.
First of all, we can't even look at each other sometimes and say hello.
Hey, that's real.
True
That's
that.
real.
That's that new generation stuff. Yeah, you're right.
It's some Wildcats podcast. It's our 50th episode. In the studio, got my man Red Grant, and he is aspiring to run for the mayor of D.C. And the platform you're running on is uniting everybody in D.C.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it, because we talked about gentrification, and the city does look good. The city is progressing. We got a brand new soccer stadium. We got some world champion Nationals. We got some world champion Mystics.
Right.
Redskins still suck. Wizards still suck.
Saints don't look the same.
Yeah, I mean, the city is looking good, but
That
the
don't like
underlying point to that is, you said it, a lot of people out on the streets right now.
Well, so you can't like see. I don't get involved with like what people are doing, because you can visibly see everything that's being done in this city. So you don't have to drive far, but it's the point of what people are not doing. You know what I mean? Like who's being forgotten in all of this? You know what I'm saying? Who's starving and who's eating? Who's homeless and who has homes? So we got to really take a deep picture, and I of course I got a team of people who's looking at everything, researching everything. I'm a comedian, but I ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ugly dude with cute features, but you know what I'm saying? But that's why I wear this big ass hat right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to throw my face off.
Let me ask you a question. Since you talking 2022, are you going to do anything in the meantime, like going for like councilman or school board or something like that, or you just gonna go straight for the mayor race?
Nah, I'm not running for councilman, and I'm not running for school board. I appreciate people who do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now that we have a great grassroots movement behind me running aspiring to run for mayor. And
That's what's up.
you know, I think that I can. I've been around the world being a councilman and you know what I mean,
Right, I
a
got you.
district manager and
I got you.
you know, talking to so many kids and helping so many kids around the country. You know, I feel like I have my own school board. You know, but you know, I want to bring that same love I've been sharing around the world back home to DC.
Right, I
Like,
got you.
you know, it's just, you know, I feel like I've been educated just like out where I've been.
No, it's definitely possible, man. Because what 45 in, you know what I'm saying? The experience factor ain't what it used to be. You going up against lifelong politician people looking for something fresh.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Just look at Henry Ford,
Yeah.
a person who built the car, right? So Henry Ford was had a press conference, and they asked him, they said, Henry, you never been to school to build no car. You never had no engineering skills, and you never had no electric skills, and you never had any of this. And he said to the reporters, you know, and that's why I hire great people.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna put some of the best people that I can in my around me and my team that understands even the things that I don't understand. And I think that's how you not only educate people, but that's how you help hire the right people and show people that building a team within the community, within whatever you're doing in life, you build it right, you know, you can be successful. You know, grassroots, just think about it. When a lawnmower break down, no matter how big that machine is, what takes the lawnmower down? Grass. It's the grassroots. You know what I mean? Grass gonna keep growing. That machine gonna break down. Like, you can't stop the grassroots movement.
Right.
You know, and if people really serious about like change, then we can make it happen. You know, I'm not. You won't hear me hating on any politician around the city. You won't
Really?
hear me-
No? No
Nah.
jokes? No
Nah,
jabs? No
nah,
nothing?
Nah,
Not even about the mambo.
Nah, I'm not like mambo sauce. Everybody know mambo sauce is a staple of this city. We ain't gotta talk about
Everybody
that.
was talking to the current
They
mayor.
might forget
They
that.
might talk to the current mayor though.
Well, I don't want to get into it. I heard all of that too, man. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe she don't like mambo sauce. But
What about
me, myself, I can't stop putting mambo sauce on nothing I eat when I go to the carry out. I got to have it on my fries, my chicken. And sometimes I put it on stuff that it don't even supposed to be. And sometimes I grab extra mambo sauce just to take home to let the Chinese people know, or whoever owned the restaurant, that I'm stealing your mambo sauce. You know, nobody know how to make it.
Well, you ain't gotta do that now. They got Capital City mambo sauce. You can get it online now.
Yeah.
You can get that junk at Giant. Straight up.
Yeah, straight up at
They
Giant.
stores now.
I
Shoppers.
might make my own.
Yeah.
All right, this is some Wildcats podcast, 50th episode. Got my man Red Grant in the building talking politics right now. He's aspiring to be mayor. Now, you said you weren't going to take any jabs and not talk about any other candidates. That's cool. That's cool.
No, I don't do
But
that.
I want to know, what are your feelings about your current president? Let's do it. Let me throw him at you real quick. I mean, you ain't got to jab at him. You ain't got to talk about him. I was calling him small hands, orange boy.
Yeah.
I'll do all that.
We keep it 100 here.
I know, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm
Okay.
gonna tell y'all, like, I don't even, I know y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't really have cable TV at my house.
All right.
Like, cause I get tired of seeing all this joint anyway. I don't have no cable in my house. My wife think I'm crazy, but I turned off all cable. You know, Netflix, you know, that's on, that's internet. So my wife watched Netflix. My 10-year-old, she play on her iPad, and I play Madden. So, I mean, you know, I don't really have TV. But I see what's happening, and I just feel like, you know, he kind of separated people.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, I use kinda because that's the politically correct. I'll let y'all say what y'all want.
Now, one jab at him. Okay.
No, I'm saying he kind of separated people, and you know, whether he know it or he don't know it, or whether he acts like he knows it, he doesn't act like he know it. He, you know, he separated people. You know what I mean? And that's bad. When we,
I believe he's feeding his base. That's how he's
You
feeding his
don't
base
think
like
that he enable people to be who they really are?
well, I mean, people. It's all right. Let me say this: it's racist all around this country, right? But you know, they never had really like a person in the, you know, in position to really rile them up, but in their own community. Let's say, you know, saying they got their own little Ku Klux Klans or their own little white supremacists and all of that in that area. But you know, they feel like they got a leader. So it makes them, you know, come out more. So now you see them more. They all there, you know what I'm saying?
They always been there.
Yeah,
They wasn't call the police on black people at cookouts until that dude got in the office.
Well, I mean, let me tell you, hey,
They wanted to. They just
call them
did.
just publicize.
Yeah,
I don't know what
maybe
yeah.
social media, I guess, has made it a
That's what it is. That's what now.
Social media.
Yeah,
social media show you everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
social
they've been
media-
doing that shit.
Yeah, it exposes everything, you know, to the highest power. But you know, I look at it like this, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to talk about like the, you know, president of the United States because you know what I'm saying, we still like live in the United States.
Yeah,
And so you know what I'm saying, I just like, okay, are we gonna get out and vote the next time and try to make some change, or are we gonna deal with another 4 years?
Well, forget Trump. Let's move from him. Let's talk about his best friend. Let's talk about his best friend, his newfound friend, his buddy.
Who?
Let's talk about Kanye West for a second.
Okay, I can talk about that.
Easy.
Jesus is King. Have you heard the album? You listen to any of the album?
Nah, but let me say this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Other than Kanye winning the Make America Great Again hat, I know Kanye.
Okay.
I've been friends with Kanye for a long time, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hang around Kanye, but believe me, I've been knowing Kanye since he made his first album. When I worked at BET, you know that.
Yeah.
So I've been knowing Kanye before when he first came out of the Shy, when he had the Delta for a girlfriend. You know, when he was truly all the way before the Kardashians and all of that. Right. So you know,
the Jesus walks Kanye. Go ahead.
Backpack Kanye,
college dropout.
College dropout Kanye. I've been knowing him for that long. So you know, when I see Kanye, most of the time he you know is like. He talked to me, he's beautiful to me, you know what I'm saying? He's a good dude.
He talked to you in that British accent.
Nah, he nah. He a real dude though, man. Kanye a real dude. Like, and I gotta think, like, okay, I look at it like this. I don't know if y'all following the movement of what he doing with, you know, saying with the Sundays, Sunday, Kanye Sunday. What is it called? Sunday service, right? Now, as much as he done cause controversy and all of that, you know, I still say that's a good thing. So it's, you know, like, I don't know where he's going with the Sunday service, but I'm glad to see people who don't really go to church now, they want to go see Kanye at church. Okay. And he got a nice choir. You know.
Music, but that's I think that's the point he's coming from, because as African Americans, they was trying to alienate from Kanye West.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, we not fucking with you no more. Now everybody knows to hit the heart of African Americans, you talk about Jesus.
Right.
You bring Jesus back in the fold. You know what I'm saying? So like he bringing Jesus, he bringing good music, and now he falling up with his own album. So they say, okay, we gonna listen to it now. Craig don't want to fuck with Kanye, but now he listens to his album. So
Hold on, don't speak for me, sir. Don't speak for me, sir. I was down. Let me make my statement. I was down with Kanye from the beginning. The Backpack, when he was on TV during Katrina, when he said George Bush don't like black people. That's the Kanye I was with. And this ain't got nothing to do with me and Brother Minister's relationship, okay? I ain't got no black gloves on them, you know.
Right.
But my thing is, how do you go from that Kanye to wearing a MAGA hat, hugging the president that's trying to separate us? You brought us all together one time, Kanye. You had us out there. We was like, yes, let's do this. Let's be one. But then you divide us. It's like you're two different people. And
I think at the heart of it, man, he's a capitalist, man. Right now, if you take a look, he's filling a void that's not really out there. Just like the black rapper dude, now he doing country music. Kanye's the rapper that's gone to gospel. I don't think nobody did that since with some dude that was with
agree
Biggie.
with you, man.
So I think it's just a capitalist move more so than anything else and stuff. I don't think he's had any change.
Did y'all see the video I sent on the groupie where he had a interview with Big Boy? He brought up twofold. He was like, he hit the bottom, the low of the low for Kanye. Right. He was talking about he was broke, he lost money. You know what I'm saying? He was bipolar. You know what I mean? He brought a lot of, he had a lot.
He told about a lot of things, issues in the community and everything, you know. like as much. See, you gotta understand.
The nigga's married to a Kardashian. The nigga was never
Nah,
broke.
but still, that don't mean that. But that's
The nigga
the
was
thing.
never broke. He married
Mentally,
to a Kardashian.
mentally, he
That was
wasn't
her
there,
money,
man.
That ain't his
Nah,
money.
Mentally,
no,
he
that's the
wasn't there.
thing. When his mother died, I think that's when we lost what
Yeah.
we that he's been a shell of himself since his mother died. I think that was probably the one that could kind of reel him back in when he was starting to get out there a little too much, and that was the one that had his ear that whatever she said to him, you know, whether it hit as soon as she said it or he went back home that night and sat down and thought about what she said, that was the one that could reel him back in. When that void was when his mother passed and that void was there, he ain't been the same since. And I don't think it's nobody else that's gonna be able to bring him to a point where he can be in his senses like he was when
And
his
that's
mother.
why Jesus reeled him back in.
That's a good point,
Let
man.
me say this. Let me say this about the entertainment world, and I'm gonna say this on some for real. Entertainers, whether it be Michael Jackson, whether it be Kanye West, whether it be the biggest people that you ever dealt with, always got controversy. You feel me? They always able to keep their fans in touch with what they doing, whether it be some controversy, crazy stuff, or some beautiful stuff. Now, Kanye is one of the biggest marketing geniuses that you're going to ever meet in life. Now, Kanye knows everything he's doing. He knows that you guys are following it.
Yep.
He knows that y'all think he's crazy. He knows that y'all don't give a
Feed
fuck
all
about
that.
his hat. He knows that y'all he hate that he married to the Kim.
Yeah, right.
You know, and he know all of that. Kanye don't care. Kanye never cared about the opinions of other people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at like, okay, Kanye is a marketing genius. But I do, you know, see, I don't go to the extreme like that to try to be, you know, bigger than, you know, I don't need y'all to follow. I'm on a whole different path. But when you need that type of marketing attention, he's still selling Yeezys. He told you the other day he's selling like, he's damn near a billionaire off of tennis shoes.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what he
So I mean, if it's about making money and feeding your family, he doing
Good.
so much of what he's supposed to do to market to get these people, because the people who hate him, they don't buy shoes, but the people who love him, they buy the shit out of shoes, and and them dusty ass clothes he wear. So you know, I mean,
Fashion. He's a fashion
yeah,
genius.
you know what I'm saying.
I think it goes back. We talked about Kanye a long time ago. Well, we've always talked about Kanye, but it's shock value, and he knows, like you talk about the marketing part.
Hell yeah.
It's the shock value.
It's
Everything he does is shock value.
That dude understands any publicity is good publicity. Period.
Nah, not that.
All right.
For him, it is.
For him.
It's some Wildcats podcast, and it's our 50th episode. We hanging out with my man Red Grant in the building. Talks politics, his aspiring run to be the DC mayor. Let's talk some little bit of sports, man. I know you love your football, man. I know you love your Washington Redskins.
I love 'em.
Yeah,
I love 'em.
you know, we down for the players around here, man. We can't
I love
mess
'em.
with the front office or the owner, but we down for the players around here. So Trent Williams.
Trent Williams
Trent Williams
trying to get his paper.
trying to get his paper,
Uh-huh.
but Trent Williams, to me, in my opinion, did a dumbass move. Trent Williams had a skin lesion, a skin follow-up, something like that on his head. And he let the Washington Redskins examine this for 5 years. And they kept telling him nothing was wrong with it. No, don't worry
Is that
about
why
it.
he always had that hat
Don't
on?
worry about it.
You already know what it is.
But then he finally, after 5 years of worrying about it,
Let me
he
take
finds
mine
out.
out. Okay, no lesions over here.
He finds out that this thing is cancerous.
Okay.
And now he's mad at the organization.
Right.
But my opinion is, okay, we know that the Redskins doctors and front office are trash. We know that. Come on now. That's just how it is. But
Right.
why would you, as an athlete, your body is your millions. That's what you made. Your body is everything to you. Why would you wait 5 years to get another opinion from another doctor outside this
He's a black
organization?
Get a second
Yeah,
opinion.
because most of us, when we look at that mirror, that thing getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, it's time to
We
first
like,
time.
oh shit, man, this this don't look like a lesion no more. This look like
Talk to
a
him.
polyp. It's gonna turn into a polyp to a lesion to
I mean,
something.
we did a show on that, man. Black men in health. Remember we did that show on that?
You don't like to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I mean, but that dude,
athlete, man.
hold up, but that dude been seen by doctors that are team friendly. Yeah, team friendly guys. In any professional sport, you know what I'm saying? They only make money when him being on the field.
Let
So
me
they
say
tell
this:
him what he want.
my wife got good insurance, right? So that means I got good insurance. Right? I go to the doctor. I don't give. I go to the dentist. I go to the doctor. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I ever get a call for anything, I'm getting medicine like a mug. I'm using all my insurance.
Yeah.
And my teeth don't look as clean as they need to look. I'm having them. You know, I got gaps. I know y'all see that, but I still go to the dentist, so don't be looking at me like that, Craig.
From the going up the hood dental plan. Like that.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shit. I mean, yeah, some people don't go to the doctor, but shit. I mean, you got to go to the doctor, man. You got to take, and the Redskins always had terrible doctors.
Yeah.
The dude who told Robert Griffin to get back in the game, knowing his knee was, cap was on the other side of his leg. He was the same doctor that's there now.
Trent was there. So my whole thing is, why would you wait? I'm mad at Trent Williams. I'm not mad at the Redskins doing what the Redskins do.
Normally, back you pro player. That's so it's a little surprising.
I once I read it and I thought about it, was 5 years. Dude, how long you gonna wait? How long was you really gonna wait?
You gotta
one
verify
thing,
that
one
too,
thing, though, you gotta think. These dudes, they have some of the best doctors in the world. They might be trash, they might be team friendly, but he's been dealing probably with team doctors since he was 18.
Since he been in college.
Yeah, he was
college,
at Oklahoma.
pro. Yeah. So he's seen. It's not like he's not going to the doctor. He's having doctors tell him this.
I can tell you firsthand from a professional standpoint, them niggas tell you go somewhere else. They don't treat or try to diagnose you. If they see something wrong, they'll tell you need to go to like the emergency room or something like that.
So-
It becomes your issue at that point.
Right. So this the crazy part that came out today was that they saying that now the NFL Players Association is supposed to be going at the league because Charlie Cassidy, who was there with the Redskins, is on the NFL Network now. He said that the Redskins told Trent Williams 3 years ago that he needed to go get it checked out outside of the team physician, and he didn't go.
That part I believe.
And they said that the only reason he came back this week was for money, and so now the NFL Players Association is stepping in. So we're gonna probably hear some more about that this week.
But they're stepping in because they're saying that Charlie Cassidy didn't have that information. It wasn't like fact
Shouldn't have put
check.
that information out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shouldn't have put it out there.
Yeah, that's private medical stuff. I think he was a GM at that point, right? Or at some point in time.
I don't know if he was there when Trent why Trent was there.
He's
but-
connected, but he was
connected
connected
to the team.
So
Yeah.
somebody told him that. So he leaked private information he wasn't supposed to leak.
Where the Players
But I'm
Association
telling
involved
you,
in
when I was in Cleveland, I seen it happening. Where a dude come in, a dude thought he had gout. They told him you need to go to your own doctor to do that. They don't treat you. They don't give you no
Yeah, but a
meds.
lot of these dudes probably don't have their own doctor because they're coming from out of town and stuff. The only doctors they know is those team doctors and stuff.
Hey,
I mean,
man,
I
they
agree
better
with
get
you.
some Kaiser or something.
But they got help. They got help.
Kaiser,
insurance.
Kaiser,
They got
Yeah, I
help.
know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, let me say this about my opinion of my team, the Washington Redskins, because I'm a true Redskin fan.
all of us in here except for Slim right there.
No,
Yeah.
Slim over
To
there.
the right,
Slim
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
All right, so-
he was a big Redskin fan,
So-
and then he got
I think what we did wrong this year, first of all, this year. Let's go this year. Because Trent ain't played all year.
Right.
So I'm talking about this year. When we lost that game to Philly up 17-0, okay. That was bad. But that pushed the momentum in, and we never put the youngin in there. Just let him fucking play, huh?
Yeah.
Like today, Haskins ain't look bad, man. We got to put our players that we draft in the game and let them make mistakes. If we're gonna go 1-7, let's go 1-7 with my man getting experience and getting this all you know what I'm saying? Because it don't seem like our team is bad. It seems like this. We just need a couple more pieces to put the puzzle together.
And we're gonna get them pieces because we gonna get the second pick or the third pick.
They showed a stat today. Since 2018, the Redskins have started 8 different starting quarterbacks.
Isn't that crazy?
8 different starting quarterbacks.
Yeah, it went back further than that
That's
before
what
RG3 got
niggas
here.
don't want to pay nobody. That's what
As,
it is.
as Red Grand say on IG, they are the bum of the day.
They the bum of the day. I mean, you know, you can't be mad at them, and I love my team. Like Like, I got Redskin blankets at home. I was born, you know what I'm saying, with a Redskin helmet on. You know what I'm saying? My life has been around the Redskins my whole...
The tough part is, though, it's like you want to root, you root for your team, and we just getting killed on social media. I mean, like, from just, who would have thought by the the Nats winning the championship, people want to take that as an opportunity to dig on the Redskins.
They do. They say, yeah, still ain't got, you know what I'm saying? We got championships. We got WNBA back to back, with the Nationals. We got some Capitol joints. We got trophies. We're a championship city. But without your football team being good, you like the Browns.
Yeah.
We like the Blue Browns, man.
Don't bring up your man Wizards.
The Wizards happy as hell.
No, but you gotta understand, the Wizards at least was going to the playoffs a few years ago.
That's when they had Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah. Oh, has that been that long?
Nah.
No, we was in the playoffs. We just
Second
didn't get
round.
we lost it. You know what I mean? But I say like this: this city right here, we got a lot of great stuff happening. At least we got sports teams. We got more sports teams than everybody. We got an official soccer team.
Who won a championship?
We won a championship. We got official basketball team, women and men. We got a nice, cool stadium for our football team that we probably need to get a stadium in the city. Bring it. I think we need to change our colors.
Yeah.
You need to change the name.
Just the colors? I mean, the mascot too?
We need to change the colors, the name, and it's some on us right now, man.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
some on us,
It
man.
It's bad management. That's what's on y'all. It's bad management.
We can't go back to red, white, blue with everybody else.
Y'all got a businessman running y'all organization. That all he cares about is the bottom line.
So
I was never a Redskins fan.
No, why you sitting next to us then?
What's your team?
He don't have a team.
I don't really have a team.
So he don't.
Because I've actually coached professional sports.
It's the
So
same nigga that
difficult
got
for me.
season tickets, that had season tickets all his life with him and his father. So he talking
But you know
about
what? I did that because my grandfather, when they put the new stadium over there in '97, my grandfather passed away. So we got tickets and kept those tickets for my grandfather. Keep my
They ain't stop you from going to the games either.
Because he was a
Nigga, I was
Yeah.
paying $6,000 a year. What do you mean?
Him and his father.
And this Dallas Cowboys fan season tickets too.
Hey, I'd like to see the game, even though I still get the season ticket.
All right, it's on Wildcats
Where's us
Podcast in studio. Got my man Red Grant on the Big 5-0 show. You know what, Red? Before we let you go, man, I got the one name at you, man. You tell me your opinion on this gentleman, okay?
All right.
He thinks he's in his own world with his thinking, but I'm gonna know what you think about him. I don't know if you know this guy, but Tank. Okay, he made a statement.
I'm about to ask him. He talking about some damn Tank a local dude, but damn.
Yeah, what's up with you and Tank, man?
I thought we said we wasn't
We'll talk about Tank.
Hey, I want to know what Red
In the
think about
pre-production
Tank.
meeting, it was a
Is-
no
is-
Tank. No Tank talk rule. And this dude come out of nowhere and say Tank.
Well, let me
How,
say
how, how does that Bama come off anyway? Is he
Tank
gay?
ain't coming up here for no
all right,
podcast interview.
let me say this, yo. First of all,
You know Tank too.
I performed Genuine on last Sunday at Dre's in
I
Vegas.
saw that on Instagram.
And I performed with Genuine, you guys for Sisters Only. I'm good friends with Tank, and it kind of disturbed me. He know I join with him. Like we gonna do when I see him, we join it. You feel me? We going in, but I don't think he was. I don't think he wanted to. I think.
Come out like that way.
Yeah, because I know the dude. You know what I mean? I know he like women, and you know what I'm saying.